Raw and real. Fight for him. What did the fuck I tell y'all? What did I tell y'all 5 days ago? Go back and look at the video. I told y'all 5 days ago. And the title of the video is, y'all better not sleep on Roach. So please go back and check the words of those videos. This raw and real, baby. This is the Bible of boxing right here. I foresee all this shit. I done told y'all on numerous occasions. Everything I said that will happen, happened. I told y'all, man. I got a sixth sense about this boxing shit. I live and breathe this shit. Now, in my opinion, Tank lost the fight. Tank lost the motherfucking fight. And that's real. I mean, he lost the fight. And it was supposed to be a 10-8 round. It was definitely supposed to be a 10-8 round. He lost the fight. I told y'all, though, 5 days ago, what it was going to be like. Any fighter that got 1 foot in the sport and 1 foot outside the sport, come on, man. You can't go into a fight talking about retirement. As a fighter, your mental focus is supposed to be there. 100%. You can't go into nothing thinking about retiring. And when you got all the millions in the banks, it's hard to get up for some shit. Lamont was hungry. He knew, like I said 5 days ago, this win can change his life. Even though it was a draw, it still changed his life. Still changed his life. Just like when Pitbull lost against Tank, his life still changed. It catapulted him into that star status. Same situation here. But it was just, and only difference was it was a draw. There was a lot of variables into this fight, man. And I just want y'all to think about it. It's a lot of variables. But Lamont was robbed. He was robbed. And I believe one of the reasons he was robbed was because Tank is the money man. Let's face it. It's politics and boxing. Tank's the money man. A lot of people making money off Tank. And for him to pass the torch down to Roach, it's a lot of money also going to be lost. And plus, you know how politics and boxing go. That Vegas scorecard with the 1 to 25 odds, they wasn't ready for another type of Buster Douglas type of shit, right? But Tank fought a good fight. You got to think about everything. I'm going to break it down to you, everything that Tank said leading up to this fight. Tank came into this fight, like I told y'all 5 days ago in the video, they know each other. They know each other. And when have you ever heard Tank say any fighter that he fought was an A+ fighter? And he already knew Lamont. He said it himself, like I told y'all in the video. He said it himself. Lamont got sneaky power. Now, his record may not reflect that, but nevertheless, he had something, because Tank gave him a whole bunch of respect that he don't give other fighters. And you could tell that in the beginning rounds. They respected each other too much. But I think Roach didn't step on the gas because he was apprehensive about Tank power as well. Nobody wanted to make a mistake in that fight. That's what it really boiled down to. So when that happened, it came down to the point to where it's like, you touch me, I'm gonna touch you. You hit me 3 times, I'm gonna hit you 4. Some shit like that. So it was kind of a seesaw situation in that era. But man, let's be real. Everything was wrong about this fight. Tank giving more respect, talking about he's a A+ fighter, which I never heard Tank say that about no fighter, but you said about Lamont Roach. Then let's keep it real. Now, I'm not buying that sweat or grease in the eye shit. I'm not buying that shit. I'm sorry. This is raw and real. Even though I love Tank, he's one of my favorite fighters. But y'all want the raw and real shit, right? I got to give it to you. I'm not buying that grease in the eye shit. I'm not. How many fights Tank have had where he had braids in? He never complained about no grease and no shit in his eye then. We ain't never seen Tank talk to the referee as much as he did in this fight. Never. We never saw him tell us that another fighter is an A+ fighter. Never. Think about the variables in this shit, y'all. His first fight without Calvin Ford actually in his corner. All these variables play a factor into what happened Saturday night. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what Calvin was going through, or whatever the case may be, or why I didn't see Kenny, or whatever it was. I don't know what was the deal with all his camp or whatever. But the switches and trainers, I believe, played a factor. Him knowing Roach, and Roach knowing him played a factor. Him talking to the referee more than he's ever talked to the referee about anything in any fight. This camp was off. The whole camp was off. The aura was off. It don't seem like the unity was there. Everything was off. And Roach did what Roach was supposed to do. I think he should have took a little more chances. But he gave as well as he got. And I believe he should have got the nod. Because let's say if the roles was reversed and Roach would have took that knee, they would have counted it. And y'all know that shit. Politics of boxing, baby. But I told y'all this 5 days ago. Everybody talking about Roach gonna get knocked out. And you know, I know the fight game because I'm a former fighter. Especially when you fighting fighters that you done already been in the ring with. You know what I'm saying? Like I was telling y'all before. Like the Vernon Forrest, the Shane Mosleys. I mean, you know these fighters. You know what's up. Sugar Ray Leonard and Donnie Lalonde. When Suge got dropped by Lalonde. You know what I'm saying? You know this type of shit. Larry Holmes, when he beat the shit out of Muhammad Ali. You know the fighters. You know what they do well and what they don't. Those are the most dangerous opponents when you fight somebody that know you. Because there's no element of surprise. And those are the type of fights where rematches can sometimes, work in the other guy's favor. For instance, like Better Beeve and Bevo. Bevo know what he did wrong the first time. He came back and corrected it. That's why it must be a third match. But Tank lost the fight. Roach was robbed. And it was, and I personally believe Tank just lost the hunger. He just lost the hunger. When you got so much money, it's like, why am I still doing this shit? That's what I think that actually plays a part in it. His fire is gone. That's why he have to find extra motivation to get the fire back. You know what I'm saying? Because he have so much respect for Lamont. That's why he got to wait for, I was waiting for them to talk. I was waiting for them to say, so he need to muster up that anger and that motivation to get him tuned in, to get him back locked in. And he needed to find that somewhere because he wasn't going to get it from Roach. But he got it from Roach people, and it still wasn't enough to make him go out there and do what he was supposed to do. But I want you guys to look at the video. When I said, y'all better stop sleeping on Roach. One win can change his life. That's the title of the video. Look at this video. I'm not going to keep repeating everything I said, but just watch that video. And I told y'all heard it first from me. This is the Bible of boxing. Raw and real fight for him, baby. Don't nobody do it better. Peace.